Hey everyone, here we are en route to the Miradores del Pacifico. It's a really cool place located on Conchagua volcano, and there's amazing viewpoints and lots of fun things to do. Let's check it out together. I also wanted to point out that there was some really nice artwork on this bridge. I really liked it. There's probably a lot of symbolism here. I mean, the views honestly are just 10s across the board, everywhere. Before making it to our destination, we made a quick restroom stop. We didn't know if there was going to be any once we got on the truck to ride over to the location, so just to be safe. Oh, and if you haven't already, please feel free to hit like and subscribe to our channel. We tour various places around the world so that you don't have to, and to help you make a decision whether you'd like to visit or not. This town was really pretty. I did notice that it was more on the emptier side. I don't know if maybe because we just got there really early and things aren't open yet, but it was really nice. And there's our ride. It's a bit of a bumpy one, but it was nice. I had a good time on it at least. And here was one of our first stops. It's called El Albor del Amor. Yeah, I'll leave that up to your imagination. But the nature here was pretty. So they drive you to different locations that have different viewing points. I think there was like about 7 or 8. Now, when you first drive there, you'll stop at a few of them and you won't see all of them yet, but they'll later take you to the other locations as well. So you get a lot of amazing viewpoints. They also mentioned that while you're on this volcano that you can see different countries like Honduras and Nicaragua. That's pretty awesome to be able to see that from here. This here was like the main hub, so if you needed to use the restroom, buy some snacks, or get some tickets for some of the rides, this is where you would do that. I did not do the zipline, but Jesse's nephew and nieces did, and they quite enjoyed it. I was able to get some footage of them from far away, but I didn't get any footage of like an actual view of what it was like going in person down the zipline. But they'll ride this bus down and it'll take them over to the location where they get on, and they have the time of their life up there. Now, they might have mentioned it and I forgot, but I think I heard roughly around 100 to 200 feet high. So if you're okay with heights, then this is the place for you. Here's one fun activity that I took a part in. There was this really cool bridge that was quite high, and you were like up in the trees, and the views were really cool. As you can imagine, they were quite wobbly, and you wanted to make sure that not too many people were on the bridge at once, so I usually like let others pass through, and then I would follow along after them. After finishing the zipline and the bridge, we went on our way to the various viewpoints. These viewpoints are just astonishing. Honestly, they were a highlight of my time in El Salvador. I really recommend stopping here. Like, I can't recommend it high enough. It's just so beautiful. Now we're officially out of the location we were at, and we entered a new area just to look for something quick to bite on before we head our way on out. Thank you so much for watching. Our next video is going to be about our last day in El Salvador, so you won't want to miss it. And if you haven't seen any of the ones before it, go back and check them out on our channel. Until next time, ciao!